dead people who were thrown down here, left to die. The soldiers, the English, the Scots, the witches, especially you guys. Fuck. Right, out of interest, is this the young girl that's followed me from the graveyard? Dares not ask. If this is the girl that's followed me from the graveyard, can you make this device in front of me come close to me, and if you can make this device go to orange, or as high up as you can, please. Come forward now so we know what the crack is. Oh, bollocks. Look at that. Everybody look at that. Back in the dungeon, back in the pit, back in the death pit. Now, tonight I'm on my own. I'm going to see who wants to come out and talk to me tonight. Now, what I've done is I've been quiet because I want to hear everything that goes on tonight down here. So anyway, what I've done is I've brought down an offering of some whiskey and some herbs, and I've put a little note underneath the whiskey to say what the offering's for, and I've done a little bit of chaos magic on there as well. I've put a nice little sigil down just to try and give off a little bit of the energy that's held within the walls of this place. Okay, so let's see if there's anyone here to join us. Okay, so at the moment, there's nothing coming up on the K2. Okay, so let's see if anyone wants to come forward tonight with the offerings that we've put down, and with me being on my own. Let's see who wants to. Let's see if anyone feels like coming up and chatting. Any of the spirits in this dungeon, who reside in this dungeon, want to come forward? That's it. It's me again, we met before. That's good. Okay. So if there's any spirits that want to come forward and speak to me in this dungeon here tonight when I'm on my own, please step forward now and touch this device. This device that I've got in my hand. This one here. Did this last time. I'd really appreciate it if you came forward and spoke to me on this. Well, you can't speak to me on this, but I'd really appreciate it if you step forward and touch this device. I'll move further into the dungeon. If you remember me from last time, please step forward and touch this black device that's in my hand. Thank you. Appreciate that. So my name's Alex. My name's Alex, and I've left here a nice offering of some whiskey and some herbs down there. I'm speaking to the dead people who were thrown down here, left to die, the soldiers, the English, the Scots, the witches, especially you guys. Fuck. So there's no word of a lie, guys. I've put the offering down there, and as dark as it is, there's a dark shadow going over there, and I heard kind of like a next to where the whiskey is. If you like the whiskey, let me know. Like the whiskey? Okay. I hope you appreciate the offering that I've brought for you. It's a sign of goodwill, peace, friendship. Hopefully we can make friends while I'm down here, the many times that I'm going to come down here and visit you. Last time I came with my friend. There you go, thank you. I like this. Last time I came with my friend, and you seem to affect them quite a lot when we were down here. And this time I've come down, so you solely have to affect me, speak to me, take my energy, touch this black meter like it's in my hand. So A, let me know that you're here. B, let me know that you like this whiskey that I've put down here, because if you don't want it, I'll have it. Now there's a train parked on the bridge over there, but I can still hear footsteps all around where I've got the whiskey down. All around where I've got the whiskey, guys, is brilliant. Thank you guys, thank you for coming forward. Really appreciate that. Wow. And I don't know why I'm surprised, it's dungeon, right? Hundreds of people have died here. This is quieter tonight. It is going off, but it's quieter than it was before. Explain that. So that just proves that there's not any disturbances, any electrical disturbances that are constantly down here that might cause us to go off. And it was only going off when we focused, put our attention on the spirits, or asked them to come forward. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera now. Oi! And because we're taught, I didn't even realise that. Because I was asking them to come forward. Thank you very much. I can hear you walking about. I can hear you walking about very subtly around where I've got the whiskey. So you obviously, I'm glad you appreciate that. All you've got to do, guys, is wait here. Give them some time and patience. All you've got to do is just be patient and ask them to come forward. Let them build their energy. Give them an offering, a sign of friendship, and they'll come and say hello to you. And you get footsteps and tapping all around you. This is great. This is what we want. Well, that's not good. Before it is. Right then. Let's see who else wants to come forward. Right folks, so here's where we have the whiskey in the bottle, and we've got a nice little note to the spirits and a nice chaos magic going on there. So we are back here again. Good old keep Black Gate the Heron Pit, guys. This is the Heron Pit. Look at that, man, just look at it. This is where they used to throw everybody. This is where they used to die. Okay, spirits, I've come to pay you a visit. I'm going to come down all the time until we establish contact. So what I would love you to do, with the greatest respect, is to come forward, come close to me, use my energy, as you did before. I want you to touch this meter. Let me know what's going on. Tell me what you want to tell me. I want you to whisper in my ear. I'm here on my own now. I'm on my own. There's nobody here, just me. Come close. Whisper in my ear. Push me, nudge me. Let me know something about yourself. What's your name? When did you die? Can I help you while I'm here? Okay guys, I'm going to keep this quiet, because we're in the dungeon. I've been here for about an hour, and it was quiet, but then I put my offering down, and it's starting to get it's getting to get a little bit hairy. So we've got footsteps, and the K2 meter is going off it again, but to debunk things and electrical pulses and Wi-Fi's and things, it hasn't been doing it for the whole hour that I've been here. And I literally sat and meditated and focused on the spirits, and they've just come forward. It's exactly as it's planned, it's exactly as it is, and it's exactly as it's proven to be every time. 1 second guys, I'll just flip you around. You. Look at this. Come on. Okay, to the spirits. How the fuck they've just gone? Okay, the spirits that were here before, if you like the offering of the whiskey, if you like the offering of the herbs, come forward, as you just have been. Come on. Come forward nice and strong as you were before. It's almost like they're like the quiet guys. That's it. Come forward. Come on, get this meter to red like you did before. That's it. Just give you some so literally in the dungeon, guys. Hello guys, thanks for joining for this quick stream. Down in the dungeon, like I said, we were supposed to be. But it looks like we've got friends with us tonight. Brilliant. So they seem to like this doorway They seem to congregate in this doorway for some reason. I guess if you were a person who was waiting to die, you would probably spend a lot of time in this doorway looking out, I guess. Is that right? Am I right? If I'm right, try and make this meter go to red. Oh, you're trying, aren't you? Hey, Justice Mate, how you doing, brother? Hello, everybody. Witches Awakening, everybody who's joined, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Black Gate Dungeon. I'm keeping my voice down, so sorry if you can't hear us, because they seem to be coming forward tonight when I'm quiet and when I'm focused. Okay, let's try it again. So to the spirits that are in this dungeon, and to the dungeon that's here, but we can't quite get into it, if you can come forward and touch my hand here, there you go, thank you very much. Perfect. Thank you very much. I'm really grateful for that. Try and come and whisper in my ear. Now that you've got the strength up to do that, it's took you about an hour to do that. Try and come close, whisper in my ear. Tell us that you love us. Happy J, I'm out. Try. It's a little bit creepy. I thought I'd come here on my own tonight just to see if it increases the interaction that we might get. Because they were a bit shy last time. Like, they were coming forward on the meter for me mate John. Oh, and they're gone, on the back. But I really want to get some voices. I want to get something whispering in my ear that we've had before. I'll just take up the top of the dungeon. Show you what we're doing. So I've got a little bottle of whiskey. It's not a very nice... Oh, they like that. So we've got a little bottle of whiskey. We've got a nice little letter to them. And we've got some chaos magic going on down there. Those that know what that is, well, you all know what that is. So this is what we're doing, and they seem to like this very much. It is active, mate. It's always active down here. Although it's taken about an hour for them to come forward tonight. And there's my favourite witch just dropped in there. Hello, my love. Thank you very much for joining us in the dungeon. The HERON pit of doom. As you can see, they're once they come forward, they just tend to stay on you. Like, this meter hasn't stopped. As I say, it took about an hour for it to kick off. They weren't coming forward at all. I sat nice and quiet, meditated, focused on them, and exactly as before, here they are. Oh, here they are. Come on, spirits, come forward. I want you to come all the way forward. I want you to make this device in my hand. I want this device to go to red. Thank you very much. You're trying your hardest, I can see. Keep trying. I don't mind if you use all of my energy. I've got lots of coats on. And we've got footsteps to the left, exactly where we had them last time. There, that's it. Come on, you're nearly there. Get this going to red, guys. Stirring up trouble there. What am I not stirring up trouble? I'm stirring up the trouble with the dead that were left in this dungeon in like something like 1200 and whatever. Come on, sorry guys, I'll keep my focus on you if you just want to drain my energy. Let's get this meter on red. Come on, come forward, you can do it for us. Do it for me and everybody watching at home. Really appreciate it. You were trying before. And they're gone. So, oh, why is that flashing? I've got a disco going, hang on. Can any of you tell me what that's all about. Well, I mean, we all know what it's really about, but we've got... This thing is almost sitting at red, and then it just backs off. So it's like it's trying its best. It's using all of its energy up. It's definitely draining all of my energy. And then they just... off they go. There won't be no trouble. He brought an offering, the spirits for the spirits. Spirits, love. Spirits, that's very, very right. That's what I was thinking. You know, so we've got some spirits for them. A nice letter for them. Telling them what the offering's for. We've got some herbs, we've got some mugwort herbs there. And like I say, some sigilized intentions down there as well. They seem to like it. You know, they've come forward, I'm loving it. Like, we've had the usual footsteps and things in here. It's a special place. The castle, which I'm hiring out in the summertime, is just up there, which I'll take a quick video of on the way out. But this is effectively the gateway to the castle. This is what this was built for. I think they disappear to other parts of the universe. I think some of them are locked here, and some of them are probably visitations, where they do literally disappear off to other dimensions, levels, wherever you want to call it, vibrations, and then drop in when some prat like me turns up with an offering. Okay, I'm going to turn my focus to the meter again. Let's just do another experiment like I like to do. Let's see if we can make this meter kick off again. Yeah, it requires a lot of energy. It only lasts so long. Well, it does, doesn't it? Because it comes forward, you can definitely feel the effect that they have on the human body and the effect that they have on things like this. I mean, that's the phone there. You've got to keep it away from the phone. But it's always attention. Whenever you turn your attention on them, start talking about them, start thinking about them, have a bit of quiet time, meditate on them, 100% of the time they always come forward. But we're all energy, exactly. And that's why when we're down here, we offer to share our energy so that they can come forward. Incidentally, guys, when I'm doing these streams and I'm not on Wi-Fi, very, very short, because battery strength just gets drained so quick because of the signal that we're using. Anyway, I'm going to flip this round. We're going to have a quick meditation. Let's see if, as an experiment, let's see if I can get this K2 meter to go to red again on request. Okay, so come forward for me again, like you did before. Let's go to where we've got the offering. Oh, shit, trip over. There's a lot of stuff on the ground, guys. Yeah, we can't really see from the spirit's point of view because we're kind of guessing, aren't we? Alright. I think this light's too bright, isn't it? Hang on. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand where the footsteps normally are. Because of the footsteps, there we go. How did I know? How did I guess? Stand exactly where the footsteps are. And this must be where they're standing tonight. Thank you very much. Or rather, I hope you don't mind that I've just stood on you, because I've just stood exactly where the footsteps were. And then this K2 meter suggested that's where they were. Okay. Whoever it is that's standing here, if you don't mind, if you can come forward one last time before my battery runs out on this phone. Drain my energy and affect this K2 meter. Let's see if you can get this to go to red again. There you go. That's it, you're trying. Come on, keep trying, I don't mind. We don't get scared. Do this all the time. I'd really love it if you could whisper something in my ear though. That would be perfect. Ask the ghosts if they'd like me to read for them for us. If they'd like, so they can light up the meter. Well, they seemed to like that before. I think that's a great idea. Unfortunately, I don't think my battery would last that long. Because streams really don't... do you know what I'm going to do? I think tomorrow, guys, I'm going to do stream from home on the Wi-Fi, which I can just do for like a couple of hours. Oh yeah, they're shouting from the street. Well, of course, as you know, I'm in town, so the bars are open tonight. So there's absolute heat the balls walking around outside. I think it's a student night of some kind, so there's loads of drunken fools who haven't drank before in their life. Unfortunately, the shouting isn't from the dungeon. I wish it was. Right. I've removed my focus from the dead people. Alright. Come forward, any of the people that were left here to die, please. One last time, like you did before. If you could come forward, affect me. Come and affect this black box that's in my hand. It sounded like a good tortured shout, it did. I would love it if someone screamed in my ear right now. Like, I'd shit myself, but I would still love it. And there's the bells, right on cue. I almost shat. Come on, I know there was some English, some Scottish people that were left down here. I know there was witches. Special shout out to the witches that were left down here. This drink and this letter's for you. No, it wasn't human. What wasn't human? There was shouting outside. Oh, come on. There was some shouting outside across the road, which was human. Unless you heard something I didn't. It's like they're trying to come forward. I don't know if it's just because I'm distracted tonight. Maybe my energy isn't as strong tonight. I've had a hard day at work. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they're just not visiting tonight. I don't know. Yeah, some people want to be left alone, some want to be heard. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, in here, whenever we've been down here, they've always just come forward straight away. You know, and they've been standing here. I've started getting a strange hissing noise in this place when I visit as well. You get footsteps. We've had no voices yet, but we do get... tonight there's been strange hissing noises. Don't know what that's all about. It's not particularly creepy, but it's something to note. Borderline some of the people who are out on the piss as to whether they're human or not. Well, we all know 99.9% of them are definitely not human. I don't know what species they are, but they should all be culled. There's some of the knackers there. Hello. Right. Let's stand in the doorway. Do you know, I wish I could get into this dungeon here. This one hasn't got a door. It's very, very strange. It's like this... I've got a feeling that this is going to be it's half term. Aye. Let's get pissed on cheap drink because they haven't drunk before in their lives and all that. Right. Right, one last shout out, guys, for this. One last shout out. Because they were here and they were coming forward, but it's literally me because I'm not focused. Okay. Let's see if I can get them to come forward before the stream ends. There you go. Thank you very much, whoever that is. If you'd just like to keep coming forward one last time for the night, it's the last time I'm going to ask you. And then you can enjoy your whiskey and your herbs that I've left for you. Trying all of your energy. There's got to be hundreds of you in here, so hundreds of you were left to die. So let's try and get this to orange at least, and then I'll leave you alone for the night.
Come on. That's it. Right. So now you've got it on orange. Do you think you can get it to red, maybe? Am I being a bit cheeky? One of them really likes you. Would you be creeping out? Well, I know. That was my thought exactly, you know. I don't know if it's the spirit, if it's the one that's attached to me. It's hard to tell without getting some kind of communication going. Because if that's the case, everywhere I go, everything that I pick up could be the one that's attached to us. Oh, well, now I say that goes to orange. Right, out of interest, is this the young girl that's followed me from the graveyard? Daresn't ask. If this is the girl that's followed me from the graveyard, can you make this device in front of me come close to me, and if you can make this device go to orange, or as high up as you can, please? Come forward now, show me what the crack is. Oh, bollocks. Look at that. Everybody look at that. Is that not the strongest reading that we've had? On request. Look at that. Right, so that was live on stream, guys. On request. I told you this is not bullshit. I don't bullshit. I do legitimate, and they've just gone just like that. I haven't moved. Nothing's moved. Nothing's come close. Apart from a spirit. Thank you very much. Drop the mic. I don't do fake investigations like a lot of people. She has her fists pounding on my back. She's so childish, I feel it hurts. It's absolutely her, isn't it? I thought... You think it's her as well? I thought she'd left. And you know what? The other night, there was somebody creeping around my house, as weird as that sounds. It was you, wasn't it? There she is, look. There she is. She's got unfinished business. And she obviously needs some kind of help. Your spirit that follows you is mint. She's mint, but for some reason she keeps creeping around when I'm asleep. I heard her clear as day the other night. Walk up the stairs, walk across the landing, and stand at the end of the bed. I wasn't bothered. I was more concerned for her as to what she wants and why she can't move on. She's very cheeky. Look at this. This was on request. You all saw it, guys. This was doing nothing. All of a sudden I ask. Alright, let's flip this around. There we are. Right, so it's safe to say... I'm going to turn this off now. Turn this meter off now. My business is done here tonight. So, it's safe to say that someone's here with us now tonight. Now, what we don't know is the ongoing story, which I will get to the end of. Is it the spirits that reside in this dungeon, of which I know for a fact that there are hundreds, because loads of people died in there? Or is it, well, it appears to be the young girl that followed me from the graveyard, because you all saw, guys, the K2 meter doesn't lie. I didn't move. It was dead, pardon the pun. As soon as I asked, is it you? The K2 meter lights up. I don't know what to say, you all saw it. Coincidence, maybe? Some random Wi-Fi signal being blasted into a few hundred-year-old dungeon from some satellite somewhere? Hey, possibly. Or this girl that's following us about. I'm going to get to the bottom of it. If any of you have got any suggestions as to how I can get to the bottom of it, Ouija board being one of them, which we definitely will be doing with my new board. Divination, meditation, I mean, these are all things that we do anyway. You've never seen it glow like that. It generally does it down here anyway. The last time, if you saw the last stream, guys, when I was here with my mate John, the K2 meter was going ballistic for about an hour, because we were just swarmed by everyone that was dead. It was amazing. But yeah, before I end the stream, answers on a postcard. Send us some messages, because we need to work out who's following me about. Alright, if you've got any ideas that I haven't already suggested, bearing in mind that this is supposed to be a little girl, so it's got to be something that she can figure out. I mean, I don't know how old she is. I don't know, but this meter doesn't lie, guys. You all saw it. I asked, it answered. What can I say? This is science now, alright? Okay, right. Now, as much as I love yous, as always, because I'm out and about, I'm using the signal strength. I'm not on Wi-Fi, so I've got to end the stream now. And I don't want to upset the dead people that's here now with this anyway, so really appreciate that yous have dropped in. As I say, you all saw it. I asked the question, the K2 meter answered, live on the stream. Okay, right, love yous all. I'll probably catch up with you tomorrow for a longer stream because I'll be using the Wi-Fi and we'll go for a couple of hours. And we'll have a discussion, we'll debrief what happened tonight and what we're going to do to find out who it is that's following us about. Okay, love yous all, see you later.